Smu, Coach Brown, who comes to us as the only coach in basketball history to win both an NCAA championship as well as an NBA championship. And he is a 2002 Hall of Fame inductee. Coach Brown, the floor is yours. Thank you very much for coming.
I'm going to kind of share some things with you. I heard talent talk. The greatest thing for me is I've played for the best coach that ever coached the game. So everything that I know is something that somebody's taught me. Not only the coaches I've played with, but the players I've been lucky enough to coach. So I'm going to tell you stuff that's not stuff that I invented. So I see you sitting here and taking all these notes and stuff. The most important thing you can do is make sure that you get the kids to buy in and get them to trust you. And the only way you can do that is to be fair and consistent with them. When you come to a clinic and you hear John talk, you hear Bill Self talk and all these guys that accomplish so much. Sometimes you kind of get intimidated. When you take notes and do these drills, they don't mean a damn thing unless you can teach them better than the guy that's telling you how to do this drill. So when I was a young coach, I went to a football clinic and heard Brown Smu. And when he was at Alabama, they weren't allowed to recruit black athletes. And then when they finally allowed him to recruit black athletes, he had to change how he was going to coach. So we tried to find out a good offense that could utilize the skills and kids he was going to be able to coach. So he went and learned wishbone. And I waited after he spoke, and he told me he didn't put the wishbone in until he could teach it better than the guy that invented it. So what I'm trying to say to you, when you take a drill, just to throw a drill out, or to throw a three-point play out, or baseline out of bounds play out, or a sideline play, make sure you know how to teach it, just so you don't shortchange your kids. Now, my high school coach was amazing. Then I go to North Carolina. I played for Frank McGuire, who's in the Hall of Fame. Then I played for Dean Smith, who's maybe the greatest coach of team sport that ever lived. Not just about the X's and O's, just about how decent it was and how he treated people. And then I played on the Olympic team from Mississauga, and John McClendon. I get around people who kind of was a mentor for me. Alex Hannum, who was one of my pro coaches, he's in the Hall of Fame. And then the people that have sat next to me. I go to SMU and they say, you're 70 years old, you need a coach in waiting. And I kind of laughed. I said, everybody that's ever sat next to me, if I do my job right, is a coach in waiting. But what I'm saying, my whole career, the people that have sat next to me have gone on to do pretty special things because the things that I learned, I've been able to share with them. In our game today, too many people are afraid to share ideas. We open up every practice. Everywhere I've been, I open up every practice. I want high school kids to come see us playing practice because sometimes they think you guys are the devil because you're asking them to do things that maybe they don't really want to do. And then they see me coach and my staff coach, and then they realize you're a hell of a guy. But the people that sit next to you are really important because the loyalty you have for one another, the fact that you care about each other enough to pretty quickly. So it's really, really important to make sure if you're an assistant coach, you do everything in your power to make the head coach better. And don't be afraid to talk to him and explain to him when he's doing something that maybe is a little silly or something. Because everywhere I've been, when I coach, guys are going, way to go, coach. And that doesn't help me one bit. So I remember when I was a young coach, I used to run with my staff every day. And we're running in shorts and sweating. Everybody's tired. They would tell me stuff that I really needed to hear. Maybe I'm not dealing with the kid the right way. Maybe I'm playing the wrong guys. Maybe the way we're asking them things to do they're not capable of doing. But they would share things to me, with me, that they would never normally do. So if you're an assistant coach, be the best assistant coach you can be. Learn as much as you can. But really respect the head coach and make him do the best job he possibly can. And every day we go to practice, every game we play, every time they come into my office, there's a sign up that says, play hard, play smart, play together, and have fun. I got that from Coach Smith. And then he allowed me to say it'd be nice if we defended a rebound. I asked him to do that. Thing I say is, we never take a bad shot unless you're out of house. We never take contested shots unless the shot clock's going down. Every time we take a shot, we hope it's a shot we can make. We hope it's a shot we can get fouled. We hope it's a shot we can get a rebound. And the last thing is, we hope it's a shot we can make sure we get back and don't give up the transition basket. Now, is that rocket science? Think about that. I said, play hard, play smart, play together, have fun, defend, and rebound. And then I said, on offense, we're going to take a great shot, with an opportunity to get fouled, with a chance to offensive rebound, and a chance to get back. And everybody in this room can do that, but you got to do it from day one. I heard John talk about, good shot, bad shot for certain guys. I don't ever have a problem with telling somebody, it's a great shot for Reggie Miller, but George Lynch is not a good shot for you. And the reason being is Reggie Miller shooting a shot is going to give us a chance to win. George Lynch playing is going to give us a chance to win because he rebounds, defends, sets great screens, sacrifices, does everything that any coach would want. So what I'm trying to tell you, be brutally honest with your kids. Now, if you tell them that's not a good shot, if they want to shoot that shot, let them go out and practice it every day. But basketball, the greatest thing about basketball, it's a team game, and when it's played the right way, it's the most beautiful game you've ever seen. You watch San Antonio play, you watch Golden State play, they play the right way. Their coaches allow their players to do things that they're really capable of doing. But the only thing that really matters to all of them is that they go out and try to win a game. And they maximize what everybody's capable of doing. And that's another thing we can all do as coaches. Here's the deal. Every coach, when you step out on the court, the most important thing you got to do is make sure your team's in unbelievably great shape. Not rocket science. And it's not about running lines. The easiest thing is to blow a whistle and say, all right, run a suicide or run 17s, whatever. That's not really coaching. Every time we do a drill, you want to get a team in shape. Do a basketball-specific drill, that improves the skill and gets their ass in great shape. Because that's a responsibility we all have. A kid can't play at the level we all expect him to play, or the level he hopes to play, unless he's in great shape. So And I don't, anybody enjoy coaching wind sprints? You know, when I grew up and I was a young coach, Coach Smith told me, he said, you ought to be a track coach. I said, why is that? He said, all you have to do is tell them to stay to the left and hurry back. So I thought about that. I want to be a track coach. I want to be the best possible coach I can be. Now here's the deal. And I tell this to everybody. You know, I've taken over a lot of teams. You know, everybody says I've been a lot of places. Well, last I saw Ron Kruger, how many places has Ron Kruger been? He's done pretty darn well. So just so happened, I've gone places, and I've never inherited a winning team other than Detroit. And I was so fortunate when I took over Detroit, I followed Rick Carlisle, and that team was built to win. But all the other teams that I took, you know, didn't win. So the whole thing that I thought about, how are you going to get these guys to buy in to do the things that you think give yourself a chance to be successful? And the one thing I found out, you know, you go to another team and you become their coach. In 15 minutes, they know whether you can coach or not. And I always thought that was pretty important. I didn't think it was the most important thing. The second thing is, they want to see if you can get them better and give them a chance to win. And I always thought that was a really important thing. But the thing that trumps everything is if they know you really care. And that's kind of different now, dealing with kids when I was growing up, and then dealing with kids today. But at the end of the day, they all want to be coached. And that's something every day when you go to practice, you've got to be prepared to coach them up, to make them better, to make them do things they didn't think they were capable of doing, and then to do them as a group. We always talk about little silly things, but I always tell the kids, if you mess up and do something, it reflects everybody on our team. If you act the wrong way, it's going to affect everybody in our locker room. And when you go out on the court and do something silly, it's going to affect everybody on your team. If you care enough to do the right thing, it's never going to hurt us. And it's got to be really, really important. So my whole thing, just remember those 4 things. I would write them every day. I would write them down. Play hard, play together, play smart, have fun. And then, respectfully for Coach Smith, he allowed me to say, hey, we'll defend, we'll rebound. So I can talk to you about 100 things, but, you know, I'm going to give you a couple simple things that we do every day. And then if we have time and they don't buzz that horn, we can go over some things that I can share with you if you're not afraid to ask. I've never had a stupid question asked to me at any clinic yet. So if you have the courage to ask the question, it can't be stupid. And you got to care enough to want a good answer. So first thing I'm going to do, we do this explode drill. I do with big guys, I do with little guys. It's a drill that kind of incorporates everything that makes the kids better. We do it with big guys because I think big guys, the more things you can make them do with the ball that they didn't think they could do, the more athletic they can become. And the way our game's evolving now, big people, you know, have to do things that are much different than they did back in the old days when they had a true center, a true power forward, 2 guards, and you know, forward. Now we got 4 around 1, a stretch 4, shooting guard, I don't know, wing player. I don't even understand that. But the bottom line is, I want all my guys to be able to pass and catch, drive the ball, you know, do things that they couldn't do. So we're going to do this silly explode drill. Coach, I brought an assistant coach. I usually bring about 10 of them. But everybody that works with me, we all have the same responsibilities. We're all trying to teach the kids. Biggest problem I have is I don't use the whistle, but I stop too much. I always feel like, gosh, kid made a mistake and I don't point it out, then I'm doing him a disservice. But sometimes you gotta let him go up and down, and then at the proper time say something. But my assistants, you know, they're invaluable. We only have one voice in a timeout, and that's me. But when I'm finished speaking, I'm able to talk. They have something that, you know, is really meaningful. And why would I have them sit next to me if I didn't have confidence that they were going to say the right thing? Second thing is, after a timeout, when I say something, I get each coach to grab each kid and say, you hear what coach said, you know what we're doing. There's a lot, it's amazing to me how they can go from sitting down to standing up and completely forget what you said. So I try to make sure my assistants are there. When you do a drill, if it's a defensive drill, my assistants are coaching offense. If it's an offensive drill, my assistants are coaching defense, but we don't spend a lot of time on offense, to be honest with you. This is Jerry Hobbs. Played at Fordham. He's been a lot of places. Shit, but you know, he was at Fairfield. He worked for Coach Penders. He stayed with Matt Doherty. He's the only coach I kept when I went to SMU. The reason I kept him is I was there by myself, and the kids used to come in the office, and they either went to see him or the secretary, so I kept them both. And Coach Smith was furious. He never wanted me to keep anybody that was on the other staff unless he was a Carolina guy. And he always wanted to bring in family, and I did that my whole life. But kept Jerry, best thing ever happened to me. Except when I'm driving with him, it scares the shit out of me. So we're going to do this explode drill. We want to teach him to dribble drive. We want to teach him to pull up. We want to get him confidence with the ball. We want to teach him how to get open. And we change ways to get open. We generally change positions on the floor. We want him to catch it. But we do it, and after about 2 or 3 runs, everybody on our team can stand out of bounds almost, and in one drill we just about dunk the ball. And what I'm trying to tell him, and what Jerry's going to try to tell him, is in 1 or 2 dribbles you can get the ball just about any way you want on the court if you do it with a purpose. You know, I talked about, you know, you heard John about straight line drives. That's what we talk about. Now this analytics stuff is they don't take a mid-range jumper. I'm not into analytics. I've been doing analytics since I'm 14 years old. I know what a good shot is. I know what a bad shot is. I know if you get to the free throw line, you're going to be in good shape. I know if you get more offensive rebounds than the other team, you're going to be great. If you don't turn the ball over, you got a hell of a chance. So I know who should take a shot and who shouldn't take a shot. So analytics drive me nuts. But here's the deal. We're going to work on getting open, simple, you know, to get open, and then we're going to make a straight line drive. All right? All right. Throw the ball to the coach. In, out, rip. All right, now, the outside put your pivot foot, and I want you to put the ball down before this foot gets down. Now, a lot of people in teaching do that, can't run. I want you just to push off your pivot foot and put it down quick, get to the rim. Come on, in and out, outside the 3, rim. And the one good thing is take the ball to the ground, that gives you momentum to run. Come on, same thing. In and out. Don't stop running until you catch. Come on, let's go. You were on your cell phone before. Shit, pull it out. Get all the way out. Come on, in and out. Come on, come on, keep running. Push. Use the ball. Let's go to the other side. Come on, the other side. Come on, waste some time. Now, put it to the floor. Run with it. Good. See you dribble. Head up. One dribble. Get to the rim. Run. Come on. Come with it. All right, let's go to this side. Now, we do that usually twice on both ends, so we don't waste a lot of time having long lines. I hate those long lines, because all the one dribble jump shot. Just like a drive. Rip. Rip. It's a ball. You pivot foot. No ball. Rip. Roll it. Don't get hurt now. Rip. Hey, look. Half of you guys are picking up your foot before you put the ball down. Put it down quick. A straight line drive. Stop on the inside foot. Rip. Good. It's great.
Don't slide out. Don't run it out. Don't slide
That's not running.
Run out.
Run and drive.
Run out. Slide.
Good. Now we're going to do the crossover. We're going to fake. You get in the paint, pull up. I'll let you take 2 dribbles. Get out hard. Get way out. Get way out. Roll it. Go banana cut. Straight line drive. Now extend it out. Get a pivot foot. Roll it. Good. Run and stop on your inside foot. Good drive. That's going this way. I want you to make a straight line drive. Look. Hey, look. Time out. Time out. Oh. We think you're going for a drive, and the defense did a hell of a job of stopping you, so you're going to pull up on your inside foot and go up and shoot a jump shot. All right? Fake. Get in the paint. All right, I allow you to time out. Time out. I allow you to take 2 dribbles. In, pull back. We're not going to do this long. In and out, drive it in the paint, pull up and take a jump shot. Like you're on a drive. Fake, drive. Better. Now we'll do it this way. Like you're on a drive. Great. That was great. Roll it. Roll it. Great. Stop on your inside foot. Roll it. Roll the ball. Good. Come on. Roll the ball. Take the ball somewhere. Don't want to circle. All right, now we're going to do like the first one. I'm too old for this. I'm going to go on a drive, the same hand. I'm going to pull it and lay it in. Keep it on the same hand. Keep it close, same hand, lay it up. But straight line drive, you're running as fast as you can because you got to beat somebody. Just can't give any, blues and reds or whites, whatever, or it's just, can they afford a shirt stand? Roll the ball. Roll it. Same hand. Great. Come on, roll the ball. Same hand. Great. And that's good. Same hand. Good. Turn your hips and shoulders. Come on, grip. Great. That's great. Same thing. A little harder. Left hand. Roll it. To your left. Come on, roll it. Keep it tight. That's great. Keep it tight. Good. Get up. Come on, keep it tight. Great. All right, now we're going to fake and go into the middle and drop step. Same hand. Spin through. All right? Fake. Same hand. Good. Turn your hips and shoulders. Roll it. How do you get in the paint? Going for a layup. Good. Great. Good. Roll it. A walk. Oh. To be perfect. Oh, keep your foot down. Great. Oh, good. Same hand. Tight. Good. Got to teach you step back. So I'm going to get to that, but I'm too old to do that very well. Now here we're going to do it. We're going to drive baseline, all right? And the help's going to come, all right? So I'm going to pivot away from the defense, run out, have my feet set, and shoot. All right, now Reggie Miller, I don't know him to run out here, but we're going to I saw you guys, you were 1 for 26 shooting for threes. I was sitting up there watching. Now you go to Golden State, or you go with Cal, or you go with some of those schools, you can shoot those shots. You come with me and shoot 15 foot. You make those, shoot anything you want. Let's go, go. Drive the ball. Turn away, good. Get your feet set. Great. Oh, time out. Time out. Let's go back. You shoot three. Come on, come on. Get your feet set. There's a lot of guys who step out of bounds. Get your feet set on the pass. Look, here's the deal, though. That's all right. I watched when I was growing up, nobody ever stepped out of bounds. Not because of this damn line, everybody, but when the ball's in the air, that's when you should get your feet set. After you catch, that's too late. So get your hands and feet ready. Come on. Come on, roll it. Turn away, get your feet set. Let's go. You go to Alma, you can see all of those different things. Great. Alex, great. Alex, all right. Feet set. Oh, time out, come on. In, out, get over. Don't take it for granted. Come on. Get yourself free. Run with it. What do you think you did wrong there? I don't want to rain on you. You open it up, you never want to show the ball, you want to turn away from the help, so your body's between the man and the ball. All right, come on. Run with it. Go. Great. They're all infatuated with that line, right? God, it's like a drug. Let's go. Grab it. Turn out, get your feet set. Good. Trying to make it happen. Drive it. Get over. Yeah, look. Go ahead. Go ahead and get over. I have a hard time guys getting over like that. You gotta run with it. Good. All right, now we're going to do a step back. You want to step back inside, get open, get in the paint, step back and shoot a jump shot. Get in the paint, get in the paint. Good. Great. My kids made me do this drill. Get in the paint. Great. Use the ball, guys. Try to get it back like you get a layup, right? Try to act like you get a layup. Run with it. Great. Slide. Drive it. Slide. Slide. Great. Good job, son. Good. Slide. All right, now we're going to do one in honor to Jay Wright. All right, you want to show him? How many times Villanova driving the paint and spin back and shoot a jump shot? About 5 times, so show him there. Show him again, man. Come on.
You got leading. As soon as you get a lead, you set him up. Pivot in on this foot.
It's almost the same footwork driving in here, right? And spin it back.
It's my favorite move. It's my favorite move. I know it always works. You did that 30 years ago, Tom.
Good. Get in deeper. Good. Great. Come on. That was real good.
Try and say something, right? Gotta really try.
I might have walked on that one. But they let that go in the NBA. Let's go. Come on. Get in the paint, guys. We're always trying to drive the ball. That was almost.
Drive it hard or it's not gonna work.
Come on.
Drive it hard.
Great.
Gotta get him lead. Drive. That's right.
Out there. Here's the deal. Okay. I'm kind of old school. Don't ever let a kid do it wrong. All right? Even if it takes time. Now we're limited in time. When I was coaching in Kansas and UCLA, we had 4-hour practices. And I remember the Kansas kids, they said, "What do you remember most of Coach Brown?" And his coach, and they said, "We remember the clock." I didn't even know there was a clock in Allen Fieldhouse. There was an old clock in the end zone. And then he said every time it was 2 hours, they knew we had 2 more hours to go. So, but make sure they do it right. And look, these are all little guys. Make the big guys do it. I'd make them learn how to run with the ball. You know, that's the most important thing. Now, I'm not saying you make all the big guys do these kind of things in a game, but they catch it on the post and turn and face up, inside pivot, you know, straight pivot. And they make a move like this, it's pretty darn good, but they're going to get confidence. A lot of people that dribble hand off of big guys, you know, so the more confidence they get in doing this, the better athletically they'll become, the better able they can guard people out on the floor. Now here's the thing I always think. If you get kids that can guard, dribble, drive, can dribble, drive, they generally can guard, dribble, drive. And the one thing that happens to us that really kills us is guys blowing by our guys. So we do a lot of time one-on-one defense, a lot of time. We do a lot of time, you know, working on the offense just like this, but don't let them do it wrong. If you have to correct them, you correct them. Don't worry about the time or anything like that. It's more important to get those guys to do it right. And then if you got something that you want to add into this, that's fine. We put a defense in just to deny. And then we talk about taking a fake with the back foot. And we add to it. We'll play one-on-ones, simply doing this drill. We never allow them to take more than 2 dribbles. Anybody got a question on any of this stuff? All right, I worry about this damn clock. I'm going to go over. You mind if I talk about defense?
Don't buzz
I'm
them.
going to go over a shell drill that teaches offense and defense. We do it every day. And it's a staple of our program. And I do it because of Coach Smith. But I did it in college, I did it in high school, I did it in all the international teams I coached.
Keep on it.
Let's get 8 guys.
Need 4 defenders.
Come on, 4 more guys.
4 defenders.
You guys are on defense. No, Todd, you got to stay out there. You can shoot all the balls. Now you got to cover a little bit. Come on, the guys that were on defense are now on defense. 1 ball. Let's get 4 spots. 2 guards, 2 wings, now unextended. All right, come on. The guys that would sit down, you guys are on offense. You can be here. It doesn't matter. Now here's the deal. This ball, we only got 1 ball. And college makes it so easy to guard. In high school also. Why? You don't have those zone rules. So if he has the ball, you know, John talked about walling up on the break. Well, you can wall up when a guy gets going. So your job now is the further down the court he is with the ball, the further up the court you are on defense. All right? Now here's the deal. Kids ask me all the time, Coach, how do I know if I'm in a good defensive position? Anybody got an answer to that? All right. The only way I pass the ball slowly. As the ball keeps coming, we got to keep getting ourselves in a position where we can draw a line between our man and the ball. Now, if you're there, in the full court, we might play him even. In the half court, we kind of help. So let's get back in the half court. But the big, most important thing I said to you is see man and ball. So when kid asks you, Coach, how do I know if I'm in the right position? If I see man and ball, I'm looking straight ahead. I'm pretty confident I'm right. The second thing that's really vital is I watched the tape of Coach Smith the last 2 days. And one thing he kept saying is, you got to move when the ball moves. Now, most of us have talked about you jump in the direction of the pass. I haven't heard many people say jump in the direction of the dribble also. But a pass and a dribble are the very same thing. But you got on defense, if all 5 guys move in the direction of the pass or the dribble, while it's being passed, or while it's dribbling, we're going to be really good defensively. All right? Years ago, and Villanova played like this, right? Villanova they were out in the passing lanes denied, right? They would deny one pass away. When I was growing up, we were taught about getting above the line of ball and denying one pass away. We don't do that anymore. Only time we deny is if it's late game or if a guy picks up his dribble, then we only deny, close out, don't let anybody catch him, make everybody go back to it. We like to make our teams that we guard against start to play with the dribble. And, that's meaning I'm going to get up the line and I'm going to be faking. So maybe he's worried about maybe me running and jumping or double teaming or whatever. So I can help him if he's going to put pressure on him. But here's how we start the shell drill every day. All I want you guys to do, I'm going to coach the offense here. He's going to do the defense, wherever he is. But I want you guys just to move the ball quickly. But when you catch the ball, catch it with a pivot foot, make a good basketball pass. And then when you give the ball up, work to get yourself free. You're just going to go in and out and get free. Every time the ball's in the air on offense, you hit the pivot foot. And every time you pass the ball, you just hit your man. So we're just going to move the ball. Everybody jump in the direction of the pass. When you guard the ball, get a position, make him a driver. All right? All right, let's go. Move the ball. Jump the ball. Jump the ball. Jump the ball. Jump the ball. All right, now let's think about this. I would have heard you ask the first time. When that ball's there, you want to be right here, see that ball. And you got to be running to see that ball. We're going to load up. All right? With up balls there, I'm closing out, making him a driver, thinking about taking a fake with my back foot.
Just pass it slowly so we get the rotation over it. That's better.
And you can skip the ball too, also. All right, let's go. Get a pivot foot. Jump the ball. Good. Jump the ball. Jump the ball. Good. Jump. Oh, you're way advanced. I ain't gotten to that point yet. Come on now. You can even set your man up.
Hey, no. You're talking about the exchange. If you want to switch, you got to talk.
Hey, hold up. We in the King College, whatever that's Hey, I got the whistle. You're here with me. All right? Jump the ball. Jump the ball. All right, come on. You jump the ball. Jump the ball. Set your man up. Jump the ball. Jump the ball. Hold up. Now, biggest thing, get him in the stance, jump the ball, see man the ball, and talk. Hardest thing, I think, for me as a coach, Jerry will say is get kids to talk. 2 years ago, we had a kid from Angola, and he talked all the time. It became contagious. Rasheed Wallace, best teammate of all time. right? So you're going to go from one pass away to two. So the man who's guarding, here's another thing right now, real important. Whoever's guarding the screen, they got to do the talk. All screens, down screens, flare screens. So the man who's guarding the screen, you got to do the talking all the time. So guard and exchange. And you set your man up and jump the ball, you got to talk him through. Let's go, guard. Whoa. You did it. Wouldn't I told you you couldn't do it? Now I tell you you can do it. Here, there's a basketball play. Go down here and screen him. Talk him through. Come on, get through. No. We're not switching. This is not King College, man. What was the record? What's your record? Listen, liars. Come on, jump the ball. Let him through. Jump the ball. Good, jump the ball. Oh! If you don't jump the ball, I can't get through. So look, when he passes the ball, I'm going from one pass away to two passes away. So I gotta talk him through. You're gonna run through. All right, now I'm going to be two passes away, and I'm going to position help. I might be going too fast. That's got to be a good Germany, right? That's cool. All right. Let's go. I didn't say go guard to go forward. That comes next. You're right. I'm just playing, but I would jump the ball. Jump the ball. Oh, good. Jump the ball. All right, hold up. No, you're doing this good, man. So look, we went just passing around the perimeter. Now we did guard to guard on the weak side interchange. So now, what's another? Now we're going to do your thing. We're going to get the ball. You're going to fake and make a basket cut. What do you think you would do if I dedicated that spot? You go over there, right? You go over there. All right, anytime your man takes you through the lane, one, you got to jump the ball, not let him catch it. When you take you through the lane, you got to empty, because you're the only help right now. You got anything? You want to add something? Okay. So we're going to jump to the lane and see man the ball, because if he tries, I'm going to help. And then I got to stay here because I'm his only help on takes my prize. But now when he passes one through something, you're staying in your defense, right? So you're staying here, see a man the ball, you're getting out. So now, we don't force sideline. Coach Smith always did, because we do a job on the post. We front the post to three-quarter. If we force sideline, we'd open up a post entry. We just square him up. But anytime the man takes you through the lane on ball side, you yell empty, and you stay here until that ball's in the air. Now the ball goes in the air, now you're in a sprint. You don't have to, now you're two passes away, right? You're great. You're one pass away. You're great. You're one pass away. Swing the ball, guard it forward, cut, hit. Well, stay there. Get out, son. Stay there. Jump the ball, make a basket cut, empty. What would you do? Stay down the ball, get back. It's really important these days here until the ball is gone. Once the ball is gone, it's easy. Now throw it, now you leave. Two passes away, you're here. All right, so we do that. I'm rushing this. So we do passing. All right, we do guard to guard, pin down, we do guard to forward. We play a lot of teams that throw a flare screen in. All right, no, I'm going to do this real simple, but you're going to take the ball, I want you to back screen it. All right, how would you play this flare screen? You're going to try to go over the top, how would you play? No, you can't. You got to go below the screen, because if you're above him, what do you think he'll do? going to slip. So you got to be below the screen talking like crazy, and you got to ride him over the top. And if he goes to the rim, he'll help you, and you got to be ready for the slip. The only way you can do that is being low enough. And your job, wherever he has the ball, he has it up here, he's on a drive right. You mirror the ball, brings it down, now you're ready to go. So let's try to do that, all right? Everybody got that? Nice. Swing it, fast screen. Come on, fast screen. Oh, you gotta be low, no. All right, come on, stop. Let's just do it again. Sit down, son. You want to get a better sit down. Stop. Sit down. Oh, take it down. That's the idea. All right, come on, we can go on to that real quick. All right, now swing the ball. Swing it, flash screen. Come on. Get off. Good. Come on. Swing the ball, flash screen. Good. Bring it back. Come on, bring it back. Flash screen. Flash screen. Flash. Oh, what are you supposed to do on a flare? You're supposed to get off in it. Now you get that, and you should change spots. Now, one other one, everybody doubling away, right? Is that generally a lot of people pass and stagger away? So we'll put that in just for the hell of it. All right, so here's what you're going to do, son. You can get up a little bit, please. Hit them down, extended, both of us. Let's go down and double. Right now, if you jump the ball the right way, you're going past the way. So you kind of be up. So you got to help him. You chase him. Just in the hell of it, it'll take a shortcut. All right, come on up from over the top. Now, what do you think he would do 90% of the time? Probably slip, right? So who can take the slip? Bottom guy. So we got to talk. You got to help the top side. You got to help your teammates on the bottom side. All right, so let's go through that. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Double way. I got one. Hop out. Hit. Double way. Hit out. Hit. Double way. Double way. Come on. Double way. All right. Maybe that'll help you a little bit. Come on. All right, look, I'm throwing too much. Appreciate it. You've been telling me about the clock. I talk too much. But look, here's the deal. Shell, offensively and defensively, the best drill ever. We do it on game day. We do it every single practice. And usually, after we move the ball, we play live. After we pin down, we play live. After we go run forward and drive it, we play live. After a flash screen, we play live. After double away, we play live. We might play a team that runs a UCLA cut. We'll start our shell with a UCLA cut, or a hawk cut, or a cross screen. Whatever you feel like, you're going to see most of the time. This is what we're going to try to do. All right, anybody have any questions about that? I got video and stuff of all these drills. All you have to do is make a phone call. And you can probably see us from day one, day 20, and you'll see an unbelievable difference. And these guys were great just the first day. But it's amazing, how it teaches you on offense, teaches you on defense. Here's the last thing, I gotta go. This is really important. Whatever you do in this game, the kids trump everything. You guys are good. Appreciate it. The well-being of your kids and getting them to buy and do things the right way is what really means more than anything. And when you coach, I'm really brutally honest. I'm kind of old school. Kids look at me sometimes like I'm the devil. My door is always open. I would never ever try to embarrass them in front of their teammates. But if I see something that's wrong, my responsibility is to teach them and they can do it better. by some crazy thing, when I was with the pro team, they fired the pro coach, 14 guys turned the job down. Coach Smith got me the job, I became a pro coach. At 26, I was offered the Connecticut job, and I wasn't ready for it. I didn't think I could take it. I went back and started playing. But the people around me, the people that taught me, allowed me to do what I'm doing today. So all of us, we got a responsibility to each other, a responsibility to the kids, to do the very best we can. But don't ever think they're not capable of doing things, as long as you work on them and are consistent with them, and make them do things they didn't think they could possibly do. And then understand what a fraternity is. So share ideas with each other. You know, you're just going to make the game better. And there's nobody got this secret pill that really, you know, has something that nobody else has. Just share what you know. Just try to make the people around you better. And the kids benefit, our game benefits, and you kind of feel good about yourself. But our practices are open for everybody. You know, from New Jersey to Dallas is a straight shot downhill. You can almost roll there, you know. So we practice in the summertime because our kids got to go to summer school, which gives us a chance to work with them. You're welcome to come in. We start practice in September. You're all welcome to come. We have regular practices during the season, even play some games. I hate games, but anything we can do to help you, just please feel free to do that. That'd be really an honor for all of us. But thanks again.